Hey guys, it's Angela DeFreitas. I'm a realtor here in Conway, Arkansas, and today I'm going to talk to you about something that I get asked about a lot, and that is how much money do I need to save to buy my first home? So most people know about down payments, and that is a very important part of saving for buying a home. Typically, a down payment is anywhere from 3.5% to 20%, depending on the type of loan you have. I will note that there are certain programs to do 100% financing where you don't put down any money. I'll do another video about the pros and cons of those, so keep an eye out. But down payment savings is very important. There are a few other factors, though, that you need to keep in mind. First of all, when you buy a house, there are closing costs. These closing costs typically cost around 3% of the sales price. This is just a generalization. It varies depending on loan type and other factors, but 3% is something that can be used for an estimate. You want to make sure that you are able to, have that 3% available. Now, sometimes sellers are willing to pay parts of that closing cost, but sometimes they're not. So if you really want a house, you're going to want to be able to close and have the money for closing costs in case the seller is not willing to pay for those. Another factor that is often not considered is moving costs. Especially if you're moving any distance at all, you may need to hire a moving company. At the very least, a moving truck. You may need to take a couple of days off work to make all this happen, and those things cost. So that needs to be considered. Something else are repair and maintenance items. I mean, now you're probably renting and you pick up the phone when there's a problem and call your landlord and they take care of it, hopefully. Well, now you'll be that person having to take care of it. Hopefully there will be small items, but usually when you move into a home, things come up and you need to have a little bit of extra money set aside so that you can deal with those items. Along those same lines, you'll want to have an emergency fund because when you own a home, bigger things come up. Your heat and air could go out, your dishwasher could go out, a window could get broken, a tree limb could, fall across the fence. I mean, things happen and you'll need to take care of them in a relatively quick manner. So having an emergency fund is really important. And then lastly, a lot of people recommend that you even have savings put aside to help you pay your mortgage, say 2 or 3 months worth, in case something happens in your life. It could be a bad thing. Maybe someone gets laid off. It could be a good thing. Maybe you have a new baby and your expenses are going up. Whatever the case is, you want to make sure that you're covered and that when those life changes come along, that you've got a buffer to help you get through them. So when you're thinking about buying a home and how much money you need to save, these are all things that need to be considered, not just a down payment. And if you're thinking you want to buy a home and you're wanting to get really into the numbers, give me a call. I'd be happy to talk to you. I've got several lenders that we can pick up the phone and call and find out right here, right now, what it will take for you to get into a home. I would love to help you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, see below. It's got my email, my phone number. Get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. Y'all have a great day.